Okay, there we go. Y'all, I'm gonna wait for a few of you guys to get in here. It is not me. It is definitely YouTube. I had a time set that I was going to come on here for you all, and for some odd reason, they wouldn't let me go live. So let's just give it a second to see. Are you guys able to get in here? Because this says 34 people waiting. See what I mean? It's like my numbers are not right anymore. I just had to erase the last live so that I was able to come live on this one. I had to recreate it. It says there's 34 of you guys waiting, but it says that there's 12 people in this chat. Like, that doesn't make sense. I don't know what's happening, y'all. But for those of you who are able to make it into this chat, I am grateful. You be here, BB? I know that's right. I sure appreciate it. Yeah, now it's jumped up to 45. Okay, so let's get into it, y'all. How's everybody doing today? I'm sending love, light, peace, happiness, soul to each and every last one of you guys out there. You read the title. And a lot of you already may know the energies that are at play at this time. We are one day away from the 111 portal with new moon in Capricorn. So for me, I feel like this is an energy for people to see you for who you really are, who you really deserve to be, who you have fought to become, who you really are. That's what's going to be spoken about when it's all said and done here. When you walk through that portal tomorrow, when you wake up, when you thank spirit, when you go ground yourself, you know, at least some of y'all, not some of y'all, all of y'all, take a few moments to yourself to really connect tomorrow during that portal. You know, I don't know what time, whatever time you deem necessary for you, but the new moon is projected at 11:57. Okay, so let's get into it. Thank you to all of you who like and subscribe to the channel. Hey Jay, hey Joshua. Is it Aldis from Iceland? Wow, you guys are blowing my mind. Like, how we come together and everybody is from a different part of the world. Like that, I'm amazed, you know. And I hope y'all can hear me. I got an email from another one of our collective that was complaining and saying that she can't hear me. I need to talk louder. I need to get into the microphone. And I watched the live from the other day, and I was like screaming in the microphone. So I don't know how you can't hear me, but I don't think I need to talk that loud. All right, I might get excited and I get loud. I come from a loud family, so I'm just loud at heart, and I'm passionate as well. So I can't control that a lot of times, right? Oh, and look at here. We got the tower. I cannot control that. That is spirit working through me. Okay. You say I sound low, Kia? But Ed said the mic is fine. Come on now, y'all. Don't have me screaming and hollering like Patti LaBelle in this microphone. All right, let's get into it. If you would like to connect with me, guys, this is the countdown. I will begin accepting, well, I am accepting personal readings at this time, but only emergency readings, okay? But I will be resuming in less than 7 days here. I'm going to resume on the 15th. All right, getting your personal readings out. If you'd like to connect with me, all of my information is going to be in the description box down below. Okay? So let's get into it. Let's see what messages come out for you. There's a discussion being held. And guess who it's about? You. All right, let's see what they got to say. But I was already kind of receiving a few messages and downloads. You know, I kind of took note just a little bit here. I feel like it is being mentioned. Some of y'all may be a little bit more health conscious at this time here. It happens, you know, even when you're young, you need to be aware of your health and your intake and moderation, especially what you do at a young age sometimes, or a lot of times, is going to have an effect on your health when you get up in age. So a lot of y'all young ones that are now young and plan to be old, you need to take that into consideration. I feel like some people are saying you might be out there, you know, but more importantly, what they cannot say about you is that you are not aware, because you are very much so aware. Some people may be saying that you are unfair. You're an unfair individual. And like I mentioned in the previous reading as well, who wants to be a fucking sacrifice at this point in time here? You know, it's just, I look back and I start to study different religions and just some of the things that you have to do or have to follow, or, you know, or even if some of those things have come to fruition in different ways here. And it's just, there's different ways to go about things, I feel like, in this part of life here for us, how far that we've come. You know what I'm saying? So don't make yourself a sacrifice this time around. That's going to be 2024. You were sacrificed long ago by Zeus. You know, and that's all the sacrificing that you need. But don't let these motherfuckers come play in your face. They fake. 9 times out of 10, if you feel it, you calling it. And it's true. You know what I'm saying? But that is the time period that we live in. Things are going to come to the light, and a lot of it, y'all not going to like it. Y'all not going to be happy with it. All right, let's get into it. You're going to have people confused here. You got people confused. I feel like that's being discussed about you as well. Some may feel like they won. They won against you. Whatever they had going on inside their head, whatever war, whatever battle, they feel like they won something over you. But like I always say, you know, you don't need to have much to say in a lot of situations here, because you are an action-oriented sign. And so it's always going to be discussed how they tried to plot against you, or maybe you told somebody your idea. And they came and took it, or tried to take it from right underneath your nose. But one thing about y'all, Aries angels, is they can try and take what you have built, created, or who you are, your persona, or whatever you bring to the table, whatever light that you give. Thank you, Michael, for that super chat. But Ace of Pentacles, Michael says, blessings to everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles, one thing about it is they can do it first. You could do it last, but when you show up, you're gonna show up with class. You're going to do it. Let them do it first. When you come through, you're going to do it worse. You know what I mean? Not only are you sitting in the Queen of Pentacles energy, let them discuss that. That is what they are discussing amongst you, of how rich and of how value and how love that you are, how much you love yourself, how much you invest in yourself, how much you put into yourself. And if you don't feel that way, you need to be feeling that way, or you need to be starting to invest some of that into you so that spirit can match you. You know how you get those, you start a job, they will give you like a 401k, and they say, all right, if you sign up for this, every amount dollar you let come out your check and go into this, we're going to match it for your retirement. That's what spirit doing for you. What you put in, spirit going to match that in some, and you'll be surprised what you going to come out with. And you ain't got to wait till no 60, 70 or however, whatever retirement age, because they move it. It feels like every year or every couple of years. You know what I mean here? But what's most important is you are something that is important enough to be poured into. That's what's being discussed about you. Let them say what they need to say about your character and how you carry yourself and how you look on the outside. Who gives a fuck? It's about the inside. They can't see that. It's about what's going on in your mind. They can't steal that unless you disclose that, unless you share that. And I really feel like that is going to be something that's very pivotal for you to learn here in this year. How valuable, how important, how necessary you really are here. They've been on it. The conversation just about to get a little louder. But they gonna talk, right? But they not gonna say it to your face. They gonna talk amongst themselves. That's the safest place and the safest thing for them to do. People are mesmerized by bears and animals, certain animals, but they know they gotta watch them from a distance. They can't get caught, because they'll get gobbled up. And that's like the big dog energy that you're carrying here about you. You know what I mean? Everybody knows the power of the lion in the jungle and then the respect that is given. But also it's like an energy of them being shocked that you weren't swallowed up. You weren't swallowed up by the pits of hell or whatever pit that is. You know what I mean? That you is coming to your mind. But that's the thing about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep saying it. Fire is fire. It's another mesmerizing. It's another necessary element that we all need to survive out here. So you a necessity. You always going to be that. That's what the Queen of Pentacles is, a necessity. We need her. She has great ideas. She is a female counterpart moving the collective in a direction where you are building and you are gaining and you are becoming wiser you are becoming wiser and not losing. Whether it's at a steady pace, whether you're just somebody that's grounded in what you have going on right now, and when more comes, it's just going to come, and you're going to accumulate off of that and accumulate more off of that. You know what I'm saying? This is your energy. That's why you got to know your lineup so that you could be your own star player out here on the court. You know what I mean? And so it don't matter what type of person come up against you or what sign they are. You're familiar with that. You've played with that energy. You've felt that before. And that's what's being discussed about you. You are something that is priceless. Couldn't even put a price tag on you, baby. Ooh. You are unfazed by the hype, by the opinion, by the press. Okay? Now, I feel like some people, I was going to say this and the Five of Cups came out. Let me just go ahead and say it. Some people no longer know how to approach you. They don't know you anymore. It's the changes. You will be surprised how it looks like nobody's paying you any attention. But they are really, they're really sitting back with a microscope. Oh, thank you, Joshua, $9.99. It's okay to be the lone wolf. Exactly. It is okay to be the lone wolf, y'all. Nobody is exempt from these lessons or making these mistakes. And I don't want anybody out there to feel like they're alone, or that you don't need a circle, you don't need a team, but it's just really important, for a lot of y'all, because you just only gonna be disappointed a lot of the times. But this is energy where, yes, Deborah, I just started. Hey, Dale. See y'all, when I come on here and go live, the chat distracts me from the reading. I'll be trying to talk and read. It's kind of distracting. All right, but okay, let me keep going. All right, we got the Five of Cups. All right, Scorpio energy here. And like I mentioned, this is people that are just shocked that you were not swallowed up whole. They want to say things to you. They want to make things right. You know, now that you're still here and that you are, they see, you know, a lot of people claim to not see you for who you are, and they treat you like you're less than. And then when it's too late, you know, they want to come and profess their love, or they want to try and see if they can get another opportunity with you. And sometimes it's just, that's just not an option. You know, and for a lot of y'all, this is how this is going to play out. It's not going to be an option. You're going to have to see your worth. You know, and that don't mean, well, I was going to say, you're going to have to put people in a place. You're going to have to cut people off, you know, and you don't have to necessarily cuss people out, you know, or, but I will say, I don't know if I said this in a previous reading, don't bottle that shit up. Aries, you do well when you get out what you need to get out, express it, go to the gym, tell that person how you feel, get it off your chest and move on. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. This is to clear your mind, clear your mental, clear your energy out. And people know that. Once you clear them out of you, there is no more cups to be filled, boo. No. No. Because you wouldn't go and play with a queen like that. You wouldn't go and play with a respected figure out there. So don't play with me like that. Don't play with you like that, is really what I'm trying to say here. I mean, I feel like there's people out there that you got nervous. They know they're not allowed to play in your face. That's what's being discussed about you. I also feel like you got individuals out there that feel away. You know, maybe you were once connected, or I feel like this could be an instance where you come from different backgrounds, from different individuals here, but it's just something about you, you know, that they feel that when you do get an opportunity or are in the same room with each other, there's a mutual love, there's a mutual peace, there's affection, a mutual respect for one another, and that speaks volumes here. You know, it's one thing that you can always tell when somebody hating on you. Just what the words that come out of their mouth. It's simple. And it may be even little shady comments. Or, you know, people trying to congratulate you, but they minimize it. And just to make you feel small. It's like you're congratulating me, but you're retracting it by making me feel like I ain't really did shit. You know, I haven't really accomplished anything here. So be careful of people like that in this year and stay away from people like that. Because that's actually going to make you feel small. When you're the empress the whole time. Laugh, love, congratulate yourself, big yourself up, dance, scream, shout, be thankful. But stay grounded in your work, you know, and be humble with yourself. Because that's who is getting you through all of this. It's not all these fake ass motherfuckers out here that's playing with you. You know, somebody's upset that they let the empress or the emperor slip right through their fingers. They can't pick the phone up. You're not an option. You're not their option. You spirit's option to move you on up in this world. And I'd rather be spirit's option than any motherfucker down here trying to play with me. Yeah, I can't make it up. 7 of Swords. Somebody trying to play with you in your face and get away with it. Only to get their own feelings hurt, crushed, be put in a place, fed to the wolves. No, it's just like people that wish bad on you as far as you may be trying to make a better situation for yourself, you know. And the whole time, it's like you got this energy. I'm trying to see how I can say this. Because the cards that have come out for you guys are on a level of ascension where people are just clinging on to what's left. I think I said in a previous reading about clinging on to the hem of your garments, you know, like, but at the same time, knowing that they don't mean well and they're never going to mean well. This is just, people play out human nature. People play out patterns. People play out routines. Like, this is one of the biggest ways for you to be able to really see if somebody is changing or if they just selling you a dream. And this is what people are out here to do. People who not chosen, people who not on a path are going to cling on to those who are going somewhere or on a path. Or they're going to try and snake you out and steal what you are reaching out rightfully as yours here. Is how I'm trying to say this. So it's really up to you to call a spade and to know when to separate yourself and when to know this person ain't for me. I'm not finna sit in the same room with them. I'm not finna eat with them. I'm not finna drink with them. I'm not finna laugh with them. This motherfucker is a thief. And they gonna take something. Thank you, Sharon. Hi, Queen fellow Aries from Nashville here. Hey, my fellow Tennessean. Thank you. But this is you knowing. Amy, thank you. Aries gang. She sent the $20 super chat. Thank you guys so very much. But this is you knowing. And at some point, you got to know. And at some point, something's got to give. And it ain't going to be you. So what? Let them call you bougie. Let them call you crazy. Let them call you a bitch. Let them call you whatever they need to call you. As long as you being fed from source, you being fed from that tube, and you know when your number being called, you up and you snatching what's yours and you moving to the front of the line and you are succeeding and you knocking these obstacles down one at a time. Getting these sneaky devils, because the Seven of Swords is, you might as well be a devil. You're stealing. You're a thief. In so many words, and that's mentally and that's physically. You just haven't been caught yet. That's what the Seven of Swords is, getting away with something that they haven't been caught yet. So a few of y'all might got some snakes in your grass. And somebody going to be hurt, disappointed, and left out when it's all said and done here. And this is what's being discussed about you. When you going to catch on to the weasel in your circle. When you going to catch on to the lies that they telling you. The games that they playing. The money that they stealing from you. Because the Queen of Wands is somebody that, yeah, you may not have a whole lot, but still, you somebody that works hard for your money. You spend your money smart. And it's been able to get you this far, thus far. You know, you be, some people, and it's so funny, man. People will do amazing in life, you know, make all this money, create all of this hype around themselves, and you would sit back and be in awe, or not in awe, but just have a certain level of respect for somebody until you really, really sit back and see who they are behind closed doors. These are the types of energies that you're going to have to look up for. A lot of your idols, a lot of people you looked up to, it's no longer going to be that. A lot of y'all finna have to step up and become and step into those positions unbeknownst to them. Because just because people uplift you and give you a name don't mean you're chosen. And that's where y'all gonna need to be able to decipher from that going into this new, or in this year. I said it right, going into this new year, because the new year starts in April. And that's also with you dating people. Masculine and feminine here. The Magician. You're the one with the juice and the insight and the power. Use it. Don't abuse it. And I feel like people are saying that about you. Like if they were in your position, they would do this. They would do that. They see things about you that you don't see about yourself. Or, you know, you're messy. Or you don't know what you're doing. Or how did you stumble upon or being so lucky to be in the position? Some of y'all could come from families that have set you up. Some of y'all could be creating families that are going to set up those that come after you. Some of y'all could just be stand-up individuals that are putting things out there into the world where others going to come up after you so they don't have to go through what you went through, the disappointment. Stealing your joy. When Spirit put you on this earth to make magic and to create. You know, it's so strong on here. Why is it people be mad that they can't make you look stupid and dupe you and humiliate? Like, this is insane. Oh, if I could just get away one more time with taking your energy, your respect, outing you. It's like somebody trying to sabotage you behind the scenes without you knowing it. Somebody you might trust. Somebody you may have gone to bat for. Stuck your neck out for. This is the type of motherfuckers that I feel like they don't care about you. They barely care about themselves. And it's a lot of money hungry energy out here. Somebody is bad luck. You need to cut your ties with them and separate. You're not going to win with this energy or with them around you. Anything you tell this individual, they're going right out the door with it, and they're going to introduce it somewhere else where they can plot against you, or they can make up, put extra on what you told them already, whether it's true or not. Ten of Wands is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. Putting burden and unnecessary work on you. Making you feel like you don't measure up. You're not good enough. You need to try harder. That's not the case. It's never the case. And I done told y'all that. Like I said, you are desirable then and you still are now. So who's really the fake? The discussion is about you, never the other way around. Because you can go without needing a motherfucker or having to speak to a motherfucker, especially if you've already pulled their card and you see them for their works. Only thing about it is your heart's so big that you just can't help but to give. The Spirit is closing the door on that, y'all. Hell, we barely fitting through this motherfucker now. So take that into consideration. Stop disappointing yourselves as well here. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Spirit bringing you out of that energy. You're not stuck on anything, anyone, and if you are still now, this is the energy to help get you on up out of that space, out of that place. You see, this is upside down. We dumping this shit out and we refilling it with something much more satisfying, thirst quenching, understandable, malleable. The sun, happier, brighter. Like you shifting bitches' wigs this 2024. You hear me? Wigs. You shifting them. Because that's what that sun energy and this 4 of Cups, you fucking their energy and their emotions up with this one. Huh. You see his arms are crossed. How dare Aries? Yeah. No, not how dare Aries. How dare you? Yeah, 6 of Wands, because you're going to ride out on that high horse every time. Sagittarius energy. What's that ludicrous song? Roll out, roll out. So much money. They can't stop that. 8 of Pentacles. Roll out. Collective is what this is saying here on so many levels, because the Empress got it going on. Okay. Be there or be square type of energy. I'm going to get mines one day at a time. I ain't worried about a nothing. I done put the work in. I know where I stand. I know where I sit. I know where I belong. And that's the conversation. How the fuck did you get that seat? You know, it's just like the rich. You're piling up to spend your money so you could be courtside or front row or just, you know, whatever costs a whole lot of money. You got people out here, they spending it. You ain't got to spend a dime, because you can put in energy and time. And you're going to show up in the parade in the front with the leaders and the innovators. They putting the money and the time and the energy on you. You're supposed to be attracting this year, no chasing. That's what type of energy is out here, because the Empress don't do no chasing. If I don't get it, it ain't for me. And it damn sure ain't finna sneak out of my life. It's not finna lie to me. It's not finna cheat on me. It's not finna be none of those types of energies that do not align, because the Empress is aligned. And this is what Spirit is calling for you to do here. This is the discussion at play here. Oh, wow. Are we really 32 minutes in? Y'all thought it was like 17 minutes. Oh, my God. Let's get a few more and I'm going to end the reading. And like I said, thank y'all for joining me. I love each and every last one of y'all. Thank you for letting me be me on this platform and grow and create with each and every last one of y'all as we segue forward into our destinies here. And that could look any way, shape, form that you want it to map out for you. 6 of Swords came out. You know, you moving past the bullshit. You gonna say what you gotta say, and then that's it. Ain't no more rapping. We don't need to talk. There is nothing left to say. It's all been said. It's all been felt. It's all been heard. It's all been drained out of the both of us. Depending on whoever this is that you have any relations with, you know, or like this could also be a job of some sort that you splitting weights with. But this shit is like royalty, you know. Cue the parade. Release the balloons. And it's going to come to you in a way that you never thought, that you never saw it. You know, it's like some things that I've seen for myself, I have envisioned literally, and they are coming to fruition or panning out. But there have been other things, you know, also in my subconscious that have played out, just not in the way that I saw it. It wasn't in that idea I thought that was going to take me there, or me creating this or that type, this talent, or so that's why you have to be open this year to the powers at play and the energies that be, because it's going to happen. It's destined to happen for you, but it may just not pan out the way that you're clutching on to and that you're holding on to. And you just need to be aware of that. As Aries, we stubborn sometimes. You know, we be stuck in our ways and we know a lot. So a lot of times that lone wolf mentality, we don't trust people no more. So it's hard to really take what somebody say at face value. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Take that with you and continue to still use that. But you just gonna have to take it up another notch. And that's really how you know that spirit is really helping you elevate and grow, because you'll start to be able to decipher and decode between what you once felt, what you didn't see before, and what you're now starting to see and what you're now starting to feel. And how your life is actually panning out. Doing this either created a consequence or an opportunity. And it's you looking back on that and stopping and saying, all right, I was this, and this in this point in my life here. And this is why the divorce happened. Or this is when I lost this, or I had to go through that. You know what I mean? These are all cycles, like I mentioned here. And it's only 12 zodiac signs. So a lot of this information is going to repeat and recycle and recreate, because that's what we are playing with. There are no new planets or no new other, well, there are, you know, scientists are figuring out, or, you know, astrologers and all that type of thing. And NASA is working around the clock, you know, to further try and discover what else is out there. But right now, this is what we playing with. And as you see, a lot of times cycles are hard to break, and people don't change a lot of times either. It's a small percentage of people who really take this type of shit seriously and make the necessary changes in their life. Other than that, yeah, you're going to get the same energy. And I'm not digging at nobody. It's just like being in a relationship with a cheater. Has he stopped cheating? Has she stopped cheating? It's like a hoe. A hoe gonna be a hoe. You know, like they say, don't turn a hoe into a housewife. People not saying this for their health. This shit is real. You're dealing with real individuals, and the further we get, as you see, the more insane the playing field is becoming. None of this gets better. And that's sad to say. And that's why it's important for you to scoop your energy up. And like I said, you know, we all got to go out there into that world. And we got to experience different energies that we don't like to interact with, or we know that's not for us. But that's where you put your brave face on. That's where you let spirit move in through you. That's where you let your chakras come together, like I said before, like a transformer. And you put in work. And you go home and you cleanse yourself. And you stay grounded. And you figure out a plan. If this ain't where I want to be, I don't want to work with these types of people. Well, let me work on getting out of here. I don't want to be married to this person. Well, let me work on getting out of here. This not my type of relationship. Well, let me work on getting out of here. They fucking me over. Well, let me work on getting out of here. This not my real sister, friend, cousin, brother. Let me get on out of here. That energy is only going to swallow you up like the black hole. You want to be 10 of Pentacles out here in these streets. Just resources, money, opportunities everywhere for you. And you know, a lot of times, like they say, your community, your friends, your relatives, you trying to start a business or get support or have people share your business or whatever online, that's not where you're going to a lot of times get that type of success from. Because they want the same thing you do. And if you're doing it, I can do it. I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So just always take that into consideration in what y'all out here telling people. Ten of Wands, because that's only going to burden you. And we don't want that. We got you out here in the Six of Wands and the Empress energy. And that's how you going to stay. Give me a few more, and I'm going to close this reading out, y'all. People talk about your work ethic. You know, some people may think you don't do nothing at all, or, you know, you don't get anything right, or, you know, you don't really want much out of this life. But they are seeing that even when you fall short, or you feel like you may fall short, which you don't. And I said that in the last reading. Go watch the last reading, because I feel like really would touch home with a lot of y'all. You do not fall short. How? When they give you scraps to throw for you to come back from, and you come back as the diamond. You're one of the most hardest jewels to get to. That's why you are so precious, so expensive, priceless. People losing limbs over diamonds, and it's your zodiac. I'm not your zodiac. Your birthstone. Some of y'all are aquamarine. I think some of y'all March. Aries may be aquamarine. Mostly the April Aries are diamonds, but all Aries is diamonds to me, March or April. Because if you are a March Aries, then you even more connected to the Holy Grail, which is that of the 12th house. And that is a diamond itself. That's a priceless gift to have or to give to someone. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what they put you through, just like you got a mind to get to that diamond still going to get in its rightful seat, where it is going to shine and it is going to rain on your motherfucking head. That's a line from the original Color Purple. I haven't seen the new one yet. I ain't seen the new one yet. All right, this is it. Give me a few more, Spirit. Every time I say give me a few more, I'm still talking. I told y'all get me in here and I get fired up. Hey, Melissa. She's been complaining about the same thing. What about, is it not being able to go live? And I just started going live, y'all. And they cut my live off. They would not let me go live. I had to erase the original live and recreate this one. So I don't know what's happening. I really don't. But I'm not going to let it stop me. You crazy? So don't you let it stop you. The star. One way or another. I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. Six of Cups. Scorpio energy. It's being discussed that you're the family star. The community star. You know, the one who actually does have keys to something. You know, you are the one who actually does warm the room up. You are the one that actually is still on individuals' minds. That it just seems like you get better with time, with age. It's just like you are taking a bath here in special waters here. It's just like you drinking from a special cup here. It's just like a certain patience that's being created on your life or being done for you here. You know, all while others got the stank face and they feel a way about it. You know, it's like people who work to defeat you and they feel defeated. You know, and then they having to go talk amongst the rest of the demons and the devils. You know, it's just like somebody had you right where they wanted you and you slipped through the cracks. You know, and you yourself, you know, they thought you didn't have a brain, but you had the biggest brain of all. And you actually use it. And not only that, you are actually a beautiful human being, regardless of the stories that were told about you. You know, and honestly, a lot of y'all deserve more, way more than any of these individuals who call themselves being better than you or working for whatever this is here. You know, your reputation is better than you know. And not only that, this is something that people can't just go out and slander. People can't just slander you because your energy comes through like that of a divine one. You know, and it scares people. It even scares the demons, you know. That's what they say, like, oh crap, there was a saying. when you a light, you know, you irritate people's demons. You know, you could tell when you irritate their demons. You know what I mean? They can't handle the conversation, or they can't handle the critique or the criticism here. And you somebody that can handle all of that. But I really feel like you keep doing what you've been doing here, and there's just gonna be that on that. They're gonna continue to talk about you. They're gonna continue to plot on you. They're going to continue to try and steal from you, undermine you. And at the same time, I feel like a lot of y'all, I feel bad because y'all, some of these people are in y'all family. Like I said, you stick your neck out for these sorry motherfuckers. Stop. Please. Just imagine. People change and they do better for who they want to change and do better for, right? Everybody can change. But you got to pay attention to the people who are not changing, and especially that they're not changing and they dealing with you. Because what is it about you where they feel like they can't respect you? That's a problem. And what do we do with problems? We solve them motherfuckers. And if it means getting rid of your ass, then it's a bye-bye. Like in sync. Bye, bitch. Nine of Cups, because Aries is going to sit, like I said, where Aries is meant to sit. That's to all you angels out there. You're going to get every single drop of what you missed, what they poured out, what they wasted. That's what's being spoken about. You collecting out here. Collecting heads, collecting trophies. You know how they go hunting and they put the animal on the wall? I don't know if I said that before. I look like I'm wearing an animal, like a cheetah right now or something. But you collected out here. You are, I almost said a collector's item. All right, Spirit, for real though. Let's go. One more and I'm out, y'all. Yeah, put a deuce up, knee. And it's a bye-bye. I could tell y'all a story that I'm going through right now. And like I said, I let so much stuff slide, y'all. I don't say anything. I just let it ride because I know it's not going to affect me, and it's still not affecting me. But it just make you sit back and feel away like, really, bitch? You would really do that behind my back? You're really playing this card in front of my face? You're like, and some of y'all going through the same thing. Like you cannot believe that not just somebody, but a lot of times a certain somebody would play in your face like that, knowing that it's not going to affect you. Just got done saying that. Not just say you're going to sit where you're going to sit and it came out. Yeah, that's it. That's the reading. You tell them try again, motherfucker, because you still king, queen of the pentacles. You're still sitting in the holy garden. You're still eating from the holy tree. You still draped in holy vines, holy trees. And being fed by the divine, the almighty holy. Aries energy. They want to play with you? Well, pick up one of these suits right here. Like Spirit granted you, and go play with them. But like I said, when you do it, you can let them do it first. You're going to come through and do it worse. You don't need their permission. You don't need to steal from anybody. Because you are the creator and originator. And you got everything you need plus more. Who's to stop you? Okay? Hit that like and subscribe button, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you. If you need to reach me, everything is in the description box down below. I can't promise that I'm gonna go live for the rest of the week. I got to figure out what's going on, what they're doing, because I feel like they're playing with my numbers, and that's not a good feeling. I work hard. I come on here. I give my all from my heart, literally my emotion. You know what I'm saying? And my messages from download to my downloads from Spirit and straight to y'all. you know. So, all right, let's end this here. I'll catch y'all later, okay? I might upload on Kiss My Cosmo later. I have a few emergency readings to get out to you guys, and I need to run to UPS. Sharon, YouTube keeps canceling your subscription. You see what I mean? I don't know what to say. I resubscribe, and if it keeps happening, email me so I can reach out and try and see what's going on, y'all. All right? Other than that, y'all be safe out there. I love you. Ciao.